Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert's Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, amidst all the WrestleMania weekend and all the NASCAR news and notes and etc., we have the XFL Week 7. Forgot all about it. Oh my god, how did I do that? Week 7 begins tonight. First game, oh boy. Alright, Week 6 recap. 3-1 straight up picks. 3-1 against the spread, 4-0 in the over-under. Year to date, 15-9 straight up picks, 16-8 against the spread, 11-13 on the over-under, 42-30 overall, 58.3%. For those people out there that think XFL is not real, the real football begins April 15th with the USFL. Week 1 preview right here on Robert Sports Show, coming soon. Alright, but we still got some XFL stuff to do here. So, Week 7 begins again tonight. Seattle Sea Dragons 4-2 versus the 3-3 Arlington Renegades. On the season, the Renegades are scoring an average of 13 points a game, giving up 16.8, while the Sea Dragons are scoring 21 points a game. Sea Dragons have won 4. They lost 2 straight. They won 4 straight, while the 3-3 Arlington Renegades have literally lost one every other game all year. Now, we have playoff stipulations already. If Seattle and St. Louis win, or a loss by Las Vegas is eliminated. Orlando is eliminated with a win, with a loss and a win by Arlington. So if Arlington wins, Orlando loses, Orlando's eliminated. If Seattle wins and St. Louis wins, and or a loss by Vegas, Vegas is eliminated. Now, also, if Seattle and St. Louis lose and DC wins, the DC will clinch the division in the North. Now, because Arlington has one loss every other game, they lost last week. So, this line is Seattle 4.5. Because of what Arlington's done all year, I'm giving the 4.5 to Arlington. I got Seattle covering the 4.5 and under on the 37.5. Next up, the 2-4 San Antonio Brahmas versus the 1-5 Las Vegas Vipers. Oh, there's those Vegas guys. Vegas is eliminated from the playoffs with a loss. And Seattle, St. Louis win. They are 1-5. They are not making the playoffs, people. They are giving up 18 points a game, or giving up 32 points a game and only scoring 18. They are not going to make the playoffs. This is just almost a done deal. Vegas is actually favored by 3. How in the world is a team 1-5 favored by 3? Because they're at home? Maybe that's why. I don't think Vegas is going to beat San Antonio. San Antonio is not a great football team at all. They're at least giving up and losing about the same amount of points. They give up on the average of 14.6, scoring 14.8. So I'm giving the 3 points to San Antonio. I got San Antonio winning, covering, and under in the 39.5. Next up, we have the best team in the XFL versus the worst team in the XFL. The DC Defenders 6-0 versus the 0-6 Orlando Guardians. DC has scored 171 points this year. Number 1. Number 2 is 9 points behind the Houston Roughnecks. That's 28.5 points a game. They've given up 116. That's a lot of points, but it's only 19.3 a game. They've actually gave up one more touchdown than they've scored. That is so weird to me. And they're 6-0. While the Guardians have given up 22 touchdowns on the year with scoring 15. DC has some things on the line here. Now, Orlando is eliminated from the playoffs with a loss or Arlington win. I'm actually picking Arlington to win. So, if Orlando loses, they're eliminated from the playoffs. They're 0-6. There's no chance in blue blazes and the blue hell they're going to the playoffs. So, DC though, if they win, they clinch the playoff spot. Pretty much when you're in on this case. Now, if DC wins and Seattle and St. Louis lose, they clinch the division, the North Division. I don't think St. Louis is going to lose. I'm picking St. Louis. But I'm picking Seattle to lose, so I might be half right there. But DC Defenders are favored by 10. So this football team is amazing. They're 6-0, but they're not like killing it on either defense. Or, I mean, they're most points on offense, but their defense is giving up points, but they're able to make up for it. DC is favored by 10. I got them winning, covering, and over on the 45.5. So they'll clinch the playoff berth. but they ain't clinching the division. The 4-2 St. Louis BattleHawks will have something to say about that against the 4-2 Houston Roughnecks. BattleHawks scoring 23.1 points a game, giving up 18.6, while the Roughnecks are the second highest scoring team in the XFL at 162, but giving up averaging 27 a game, giving up 113, averaging 18.8 a game given up. Now, we got a couple different things going on here. Vegas loss or St. Louis and Seattle win. Vegas is eliminated. St. Louis, Seattle loss, and DC wins the title if DC wins. So, yeah, we got some different stipulations going on and whatnot. Now, Houston is favored by 3 at home. I feel every time I pick against the BattleHawks, they win. When I pick them, they lose. I don't know what to do. But I'm going to pick them to win. I'm giving the 3 points to St. Louis. I got the BattleHawks winning. Caw-caw! BattleHawks win. BattleHawks cover. Under on the 45.5. All right. I got Arlington, San Antonio, DC, and St. Louis all winning. We'll have Week 8 up next week. We are 3 weeks left in the regular season, so 4 weeks counting Week 7. 7, 8, 9, and 10. We have 2 rounds of playoffs. Before that, we have the USFL starting as well. So there's been a lot of talk about ratings and attendance. With the USFL starting, that could hurt the ratings as well. Definitely want to take a look at that. With the USFL starting too. And then we have CFL starting in June. And then we go off until August before we get college and NFL in September. Lots of football all year round. We're going to try to do everything we can here on Robert Sports Show, along with pro wrestling and NASCAR. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show, and don't just have a great day, have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.